Hi, Alexis here with another installment of paranormal research and investigations and a little ghost story tossed in. Part of my life, I grew up in a little city called Hamtramck in Michigan. And when we moved to Detroit, I was about 10. My father had to fix up the upstairs part of the house that he bought and the basement. I didn't like the basement at all. At all. It had 2 back rooms and they were always pitch black. And it was haunted. The house was haunted because my sister brought the Ojaya board with her. She's 9 years older than me, and she bought this stupid board with us when we moved. Our bedroom was upstairs. My parents' bedroom was on the first floor. Well, in the middle of our room was the chimney, so my father kind of turned it into a mini little closet. And my sister took the Ojaya board, the Ouija board, and put it behind the chimney. My bed was on the left, hers was on the right, and we had a very long, I wouldn't even call it a closet. It was part of the attic where he just boarded it off. But it was very long and went to all the way to the front of the house. That's where it ran to. And I could hear things in there walking around. And it wasn't a door there. It was one of those sliding panels. And I would hear the panel slide and something walking through the room. Usually it would go out of the room and walk down the hallway or go across into the other bedroom where my brother slept. One night I heard it, and then I heard my brother, who is maybe 6 years older than me, going, like he couldn't breathe or something had its hand literally over his mouth. When I got up to go see what was going on, and I opened his door, he was wrapped up in his blanket like a burrito. And I could see the outline of what looked like a woman with long flowing hair, and her hair was literally blowing. And she turned and looked at me and had no eyes. I, of course, ran back into my room and got into my bed and underneath my blankets because now she knows that I can see her. When my brother got up that morning, we both got up at the same time. When you would come out of the bedroom, there was a banister there and there was the steps. Okay, very long drop. I saw 2 white hands try to push my brother over that banister. I grabbed him just in time because he was getting ready to go flying over the banister. He knew that I know that those 2 white hands tried to push him, but we didn't say anything. Didn't tell my mom, didn't tell my dad, didn't tell anybody. Kept it to ourselves. That woman walked that hallway for years and years and years, and she would scream, but no one else could hear her except for the person that she wanted them to hear it, and it was loud and weeping and just awful. She would also push down on the tip of my bed or scratch me. When I went into the closet, she would scratch me. And it took about, I want to say 15 years before I learned how to get her out of the house. But for 15 years, she terrorized me until I was well into my 20s. Yeah, took just that long to get her out. From the age of 10 to about 25, 26. Terrifying to see a lady with no eyes, high cheekbones, and she would scream and scream and scream. I'll tell you about her history next time. Bye. And remember, no Ojaya boards, no Ouija boards. They're dangerous. Bye.